I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we are taking a closer look at Champions, issue number 19. A brand new era is unfolding for this team of youngsters brought to us by Jim Zub. What'll happen next? Well, let's hop on in together and find out. So here's something I wasn't expecting. The comic opens up in Nunavut, Canada. Oh my, Jimmy, you rascally Canuck, you. I love these references. You can basically see my house from here. Two local kids are trying to get to the bottom of what's going on at a strange new facility that seemingly just popped up in their area. At first, I thought it might be some sort of illegal oil drilling operation, but no, it's some sort of weird alien future tech place, complete with its very own captive super person. Oh, that's not gonna fly here in Canada, eh? Don't make me call Mr. Trudeau on you. Now back in New York, we see what Nova, Sam Alexander's up to. He's chasing down the female Scorpion as well as the Fly. Nova actually seems to be the character who's getting the bulk of the focus moving forward, which, hey, you know what, good for him. He didn't get a lot going for him back in the Wade run. Sam also seems to be a lot more positive and easygoing under Zub, much like he was in his solo book. Nova is quickly joined by Miles Morales, the Spider-Man, who comes to help out with the two crooks. I mean, they are Spider-Man adjacent villains, so it's only right that Miles get involved as a Spider-Person himself. They get a call from Kamala Khan, Ms.Marvel, who invites them out to see the next step in the Champions' young career as major crime fighters, their own mobile command center. And you know what? I mean this in the best way possible when I say this truly does look like something that was designed by and built for 16-year-olds. It's like a G.I. Joe thing. I love it. The Champions are going to need a bigger, more mobile base of operation because, well, if you were paying attention at the end of the Wade run, they've actually grown their team bigger than ever before. Nadia Van Dyne, the Wasp, has joined them. She's already having a fun, playful back and forth with Miles Morales. Ooh, that's a fun pairing. I like that. And then there's Riri Williams, the Ironheart, who has also taken the role of the team's tech expert and also kind of the local stick in the mud now that Cyclops isn't around anymore. Well, okay, she's not trying to be a stick in the mud, as we find out later in a conversation with Viv. It's just this is her first superhero team she's ever joined. She's worried about screwing things up and the others not liking her, which is a very humanizing fear and something I think a lot of young people can relate to. I mean, we've always had that situation in school where you get put into a group for a project that you've never hung out with before and you don't know what to say. You don't know what the existing dynamics are between everyone and you don't want to make an idiot out of yourself. I mean, I never had that problem. I was always so cool and well adjusted. I was just loved by everybody, yep. It's not long before the team gets their first new mission, and that is to check out that strange science disturbance going on in Nunavut. This is cool because they get to finally test out the capabilities of their new flying spaceship base. It's not long, though, before the team of young heroes come under attack by a swarm of deadly robot drones. Luckily, they have more flyers on the Champions than ever before who are able to deal with it. Nova, unfortunately, celebrates his victory a little too prematurely because he ends up catching a rogue laser blast in the chest. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one to heal from. So that was Champions number 19, everybody, and if you noticed on the cover, this is how all Marvel comics are going to look going in the future now, with both the legacy numbering and the new fresh start numbering as well. As I thought, Jim Zub has a pretty good grasp on writing children. I'm sure it helps that when he's not writing comics, he's teaching art to mostly kids. The bigger Champions team adds for some new interesting character dynamics, and their more world-focused mission statement also opens up the opportunity for some more cool stories down the line. The worst thing I can really say about it is that it's not an entirely explosive first new issue. If you weren't on board with Champions already, I don't think this is gonna get you on board. One last thing too, hats off to the art team. Those are some pretty looking lasers and particle effects going on. Overall, I'd give this one a 6 out of 10. It does look like it's going somewhere, and I will stick with it to see where it goes. So that was Champions, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, be sure to take a closer look at some of these other projects I've been working on. Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at CapeJoel, so you're always up to date on what I'm doing next. And hey, if you're in the market for a brand new comic book trade, please use my book depository link down in the description. Not only will you get an amazing deal and not have to pay a cent for shipping, but when you buy with my link, it goes to support me in the channel, which is always much appreciated. So until next time, everyone, this has been CapeJoel. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you all again later. Bye-bye.